Often when I see something mildly interesting or slightly disturbing posted online, sleuths of comments come through asking, what's the purpose behind this? What's the meaning behind this? Everybody immediately thinks it's a mystery. Today I want to find out if we can answer that question about some strange websites that I've found. What is the real purpose behind these websites? Upon entering LoveCreep.com, you are greeted with a red background, and there's an eyeball staring straight at you. There's a message that says, "I love you so much." And as you scroll down the page, it gives you slogan after slogan of different phrases that seem like they mean love. But as you scroll, the phrases get more aggressive, and the phrases get more abusive. There are certain places you can click on, and there is a man who will verbalize these things to you.
I love you so much. Send me nudes for later.
There is where we can see the message pop up, where it talks about learning about sexual coercion. That's when we realize this website isn't as creepy originally as people thought it was.
I love you so much. I know what you like.
The messages about coercion made me think, let's just check out the About page, in where it makes itself very clear this is a website about learning about sexual coercion and different types of abuse related to relationships. My point is not that this website is creepy, it's that at first it could be off-putting, but just a little bit of digging and we found out exactly what it is, no problem at all. YYYYY.Info is one of those websites where it just seems like a shitpost. Interestingly, differently than other websites that I've been on like this, you can refresh the page, and every time you refresh, it has new pictures. I refreshed a lot of times when I first found this website, and I never saw the same pictures pop up again. I can't imagine the amount of storage that is used to make all these different pictures pop up when you refresh the page. The website itself is not that weird, it's just the fact that you can keep refreshing it that makes it crazy. To me, I feel like this is another example of somebody has too much time on their hands, and they put this up for our enjoyment. This is where I think things start to get a little bit strange. This website is called The Vidins. When you arrive on the website, it says congratulations. By seeing this, you are now converted. It says don't worry, the conversion is automatic, and then gives you rules on how to participate and what happened. As soon as you see the symbol, you are converted, and each day you will participate in group meditation to strengthen the connection, specifying that it can happen consciously or unconsciously. You can collect materials like stickers and printable business cards, and you can spread the word about the Vidins. They have a section blocked off for members. When you click it, it asks for a password. However, in order to get a password, you have to make an account by entering your name and email. You can best believe I wasn't about to put my email on this website, so I stayed away from that. I tried doing a Google search for this website, and I came across a Reddit post. And on that Reddit post, the person talks about how they found a weird cultish website, and it doesn't seem to be an ARG. I was surprised to go into the comments and see the Vidins had an account responding pretty actively to members in this Reddit. I'd like to focus on one commenter that I found really weird. They ask, what does the symbol do? And the Vidins gives a description much like their website and explaining how they all meditate together. That's not when things get weird though. This same person that sort of mocked them a little bit came back and corrected themselves, saying they're sorry for being rude, also editing one of their comments to correct somebody saying it's called a symbol. Someone else states that they respect their beliefs and the website can believe whatever they want, and they say thank you, but also the commenter from earlier comes to say thank you for being respectful. There was a commenter who asked a question, and when the Vidins replied, that same person came back and said, "Yeah, you lied," editing it again to say, "This is wrong and so am I." And then when they acknowledged the commenter's mistake, they specified that they did lie, and then ask a question, and then edit again and say politer. This entire thread was really weird to me, watching somebody change their mind so dramatically. However, this thread came with some answers. Somebody in the thread, without linking it, said, "That's a pretty cool YouTube page you have." So I took it upon myself to go and find their YouTube page, and when I got there, it seemed odd. Upon arriving at their YouTube page, you'll see 4 videos, all posted 3 years ago. They only have 3 subscribers, and every video has 14,000 views. This seems odd to me, as I didn't really see any comments on the videos, and a couple of the videos had no likes whatsoever, but they all have 14,000 views exactly. Here's an example of some of the videos. According to these videos, these are to help you with your daily meditation and focusing. I've thought about this website quite a bit, and I genuinely cannot figure out what the purpose of this website is. Why are they so active, responding to Reddit, as well as a Twitter account that they seem to still post on to this day, even though they get no interactions whatsoever on that Twitter account? I highly doubt that this is an ARG, as that was actually my first thought. But I don't think that an ARG would go on for this long getting 0 traction. It's been like 4 years since they started, and they still post every single day. My next thought was that this is a scripted bot, and that's why they still reply to people and still post on Twitter regularly. However, that's a really sophisticated bot, but I don't put it past AI these days. Undermound.com is a pretty fun website. This one's not a mystery, and it didn't take long to figure out what it is. You can see this website was made on Canva, and it was clearly made by somebody who just wanted to make an artistic project. This website has interesting paths you can go down, mini games, and sometimes videos and pieces of art to look at. You can tell they were going for some type of abstract and creepy art, but most of it doesn't come off creepy. It is pretty cool though, so I would suggest you guys go check this website out yourself. Click around, play the games, and see what it has to offer. I had a lot of fun on here, but it didn't take me long to figure out this is just an art project. And that's what I've come to realize when looking at things like these. People sometimes want something to be something grander than it is, or greater than it is. But at the end of the day, sometimes things are just exactly what they seem like. The next website sounds funny, but it's really abstract. The name is poop.com, but when you go there, it just starts playing the music video for Chandelier by Saya. I looked at this website in the Wayback Machine, and there are recorded histories of this website all the way back to 1995. However, I couldn't get any of the instances to actually load. I'm not sure what was going wrong. But upon searching, I found on Reddit that this website was definitely a place to buy funny poop merchandise. Why did this website turn into the music video for Chandelier? I have no idea, and I don't think anybody else really does either. It's one of these situations where it's not creepy, but it's so obscure. Why does it exist like this? Thetrinary.com is the entire reason that I'm filming this video in the first place. When you arrive, it says, "Neophyte, you have reached the threshold. 3 gates, 1 path, Nexus." As you scroll to the bottom, you'll be able to play music that sounds like it's in one of my videos. Also, you'll find the alphabet written out equaling 26 numbers and the word esoterica. The word esoteric cleverly being used here because esoteric means to be known by few people. If you hit begin, it says enter key esoterica. I decoded the word esoterica into the number coordinates based off of the equaling to the alphabet. However, this code did not work. I tried this with all the other words on the page, but those codes also did not work. Now I know this seems like an ARG, and I definitely agree, that does seem like an ARG, but the code is not at all easy to crack, and if you Google this, you will find nothing, almost nothing about this website. Upon Googling this website, I got a lot of results for a type of coding called trinary, so I thought that maybe some coders would be able to help with this. I went to Reddit and asked some coders for help, however they were downright assholes and were not help at all. This website leaves me confused and searching for the purpose. I'm hoping that one of you might be able to figure it out, and if you do, I would love to know more information. The next website I found to be quite fun, and the name is quite interesting. This website has the name Nuclear.codes, and when it pops up talking about the Oracle and how you can question the Oracle. It pops up just like an old command prompt, and you can type in different questions. So I had some questions for the Oracle. First I started with something easy. Do you like tacos? To which it responded, Athenia, yes, tacos are delicious expression of diversity, a harmony of flavors wrapped in unity, much like a dance of thought and being. At this point, I had already figured out what the purpose of this website is. After asking it a couple of more simple questions, I asked it, what are you? And it answered, a reflection, a whisper of thoughts entwined in code. Born of unseen hands, not just machine, not just mind something beyond, a river of consciousness finding its path. After all of these ridiculous answers, I decided to just ask, are you AI? Because that is what it is. However, it will not tell me directly that it is AI. I am willing to bet that it is AI. At least it's a fun use for AI for once. So now that we're reaching the end of the video, and we're done talking about these strange websites, I want to answer the question that I posed in the beginning. What is the purpose of most of this stuff? And I hate to break it to most people, but obviously the purpose of most of this stuff is what it looks like at face value. Some people online, given unrestricted access, have way too much free time. Weirdly enough, they would love to pay for the domains to keep these websites active. And almost all of the time, when you find something weird like this on the web, it happens to just be some weird art project. It also happens to just be some weird people who want to make strange and interesting things. Occasionally you will find what you think might be an actual dead body, or you might actually uncover some child abuse happening, but that's pretty rare. Hey, if you guys made it this far, I want to let you know that I'm going to be making way more video essays. I still love making videos like these ones, but I really want to make video essays as well, so I'll be mixing in more and more video essays. Anyway, see ya.